Hello friends, today we together learn about the blood supply of brain. Mainly, brain is supplied by two arteries. They are vertebral artery and internal carotid artery. Vertebral artery is the branch of subclavian artery. And vertebral artery passes through the foramen transversarium and it has four parts. Let's see in this figure. Among them, fourth part is the cranial part. It has many branches. The cranial part of the vertebral artery supply the brain, and it has many branches: anterior spinal artery, posterior spinal artery, posterior inferior cerebral artery, meningeal artery, and medullary artery. Friends, this is the vertebral artery. Two vertebral artery unite to form one basilar artery. This is a basilar artery and this is a vertebral artery. Basilar artery and the internal carotid artery. Basilar artery and internal carotid artery interconnected to one another at the base of the brain. And basilar artery divided into right and left posterior cerebral artery. This is right posterior cerebral artery and this is left posterior cerebral artery. And basilar artery has many branches. They are pontine branches. These are the pontine branches. And another branch is anterior inferior cerebellar artery, and another branch is superior cerebellar artery, and the terminal branches of the basilar artery are posterior cerebral artery, the right posterior cerebral artery and the left posterior cerebral artery. And another branch of the basilar artery जुन यहाँ देखाएको छैन त्यो चाहिँ labyrinthine artery. These are the part and the branches of the branches of the basilar artery. Branch of the basilar artery and the internal carotid artery interconnected to one another at the base of the brain and form six-sided polygon of the arteries called the circle of Willis. Friends, this is the circle of Willis. Let's talk about the formation of the circle of Willis. How circle of Willis is formed. Circle of Willis. Anteriorly, it is formed by the anterior communicating artery. This is anterior communicating artery and anterior cerebral artery. Anteriorly, circle of Willis is formed by anterior communicating artery and anterior cerebral artery. And posteriorly, it is formed by basilar artery. And the basilar artery and basilar artery mainly by the terminal branch. They are right posterior cerebral artery and the left posterior cerebral artery, and laterally on each side by the posterior communicating artery. This is posterior communicating artery. And posterior communicating artery connect the internal carotid artery. This is internal carotid artery with the posterior cerebral artery. Then what is the significance of the circle of Willis? If any major artery forming the circle of Willis is blocked, the circle of Willis provides a various alternative route for the collateral circulations. This is the significance of the circle of Willis. Friends, let's talk about the internal carotid artery. Internal carotid artery is the terminal branch of the common carotid artery. At origin lies in the carotid triangle posterior lateral to the external carotid artery, and it has four parts. Cervical part located at the neck region. It has no branches. Petrous part has two branches. They are caroticotympanic branches and branch to the pterygoid canal. And the cavernous part has the two branches, inferior hypophyseal arteries and the meningeal branches. Main part which provides major blood supply to the brain is cerebral part. It has many branches. They are superior hypophyseal artery, ophthalmic artery, and posterior communicating artery, anterior choroidal artery, anterior cerebral artery, and middle cerebral artery. Let's see in this figure. And hope you understand the internal carotid artery. Thank you for watching.